Hello everybody and welcome back. As always, I am Mateo311 and this is your one channel for everything VR related. Today, we're going over all the amazing new games coming to VR in 2021. We recently got a whole bunch of new trailers, including 6 for PlayStation VR, so it looks like it's gonna be a great year. Okay, let's not waste any more time and jump right into this. So let's start things off with a game that actually has a confirmed release date of March 29th. Doom 3 is actually coming to the PlayStation VR as an official title. There's a mod for this game on the PC version, it has been ported to the Oculus Quest, but now it's coming as an official game to PlayStation VR. It'll feature both DLC expansion packs, and you'll be amazed at how well a 16-year-old game plays in VR. The current PC and Quest version of this game is arguably better than some of the shooter titles being made specifically for VR these days. So move over, Tales from the Galaxy's Edge, Warhammer 40k Battle Sister, let a true classic step in. Okay, so the next title is one I've been waiting quite some time for, and that's After the Fall. From Vertigo Games, the studio that brought us Arizona Sunshine, comes a 4-player co-op shooter. We just received a cinematic trailer that yet again leads me to believe this game will play just like Left 4 Dead. In After the Fall, the planet is literally frozen in the 80s, giving birth to a new enemy, the Snowbreed. You'll have to fight swarms of these zombie-like creatures, all while going out on scavenging missions. Larger boss-like enemies are shown both in this trailer and the original gameplay trailer, and there's just so many little subtle nods at Left 4 Dead along the way. I'm really looking forward to this game, and now we know it's also coming to the PlayStation VR. No official release date yet, but it's scheduled for the summer of 2021. Now another title coming to the PlayStation VR in the summer of 2021 is Fracked. It looks like the creators of Phantom Covert Ops decided to forego stealth and aim for some more Fast and Furious style action. It also looks like they traded in the canoe for a pair of skis and some zip lines. Now there are some noticeable similarities between Phantom Covert Ops and Fracked, but it looks like the emphasis is on action in this game. Phantom Covert Ops wasn't exactly my style, and I would trade in stealth kayaking for a cover-based shooter any day of the week, so I'm looking forward to the release of this game. Continuing with another PlayStation VR exclusive title, we have A Song in the Smoke. This survival title focuses on exploration, crafting weapons, and hunting. The trailer shows off some stunning graphics that I'm sure will shine in VR, and the overall ambiance is truly intriguing. There's no official release date, but it is scheduled to come out this year. Okay, so let's move back into some cross-platform games, starting with I Expect You to Die 2. The sequel to the hilarious escape room I Expect You to Die is on the way. Now we already knew it was coming out for PCVR and the Oculus Quest, but now it will also be available for the PlayStation VR. The trailers don't show off much of this game, but based on the original, we know what to expect. A hilarious series of death-filled puzzles are on the way. The original title was a major success, and I have high hopes for the sequel. Speaking of high hopes, we have the VR MMO Zenith on the way. Zenith takes place in an anime-style futuristic city, where an ancient corruption has been released upon the world. The art design looks fantastic, you will get to climb and glide around the city, but the most exciting part looks to be that in-game physical combat. I'm really curious to see how well things like spellcasting plays out, and if the fighting system is actually fun or ends up feeling like a grind. I'm also curious to see how well the overall storyline is delivered. Now I have been in touch with the developers and I should hopefully get to show off some stuff before the game officially goes live later this year. Now if MMOs aren't your style and you're more of a classic tabletop player, we have Demeo from Resolution Games. Gather around the virtual tabletop, roll some dice, and drop your best spell cards. Demeo sets out to capture that RPG tabletop dungeon crawl. Now this title will also feature crossplay with traditional flat-screen gamers. I'm hoping that also means they'll implement a Dungeon Master mode, where one player gets to create the adventure for everyone else. Now as a huge fan of Dungeons & Dragons, RPGs, and role-playing, I'm definitely excited for this game, but the fact that Resolution Games, the studio that brought us Blast On, Angry Birds, and Cookout A Sandwich Tale, makes me that much more excited. Now another new trailer that got me really excited is for Hubris. This gorgeous looking action-adventure title came out of nowhere and is expected to release before the end of the year. From the trailer, this looks like a combination of The Climb and Tales from the Galaxy's Edge. You'll have to traverse a hostile planet that's currently being terraformed by the 000 Corporation. It looks like there's a heavy emphasis on storytelling, but don't worry, there's plenty of action too. I just hope this trailer isn't all smoke and mirrors and they actually deliver a game that looks this good. But graphics aren't everything, and our next title just looks to amp up the fun factor. Zombieland VR Headshot Fever is an adrenaline-fueled zombie-killing wave shooter. I know VR doesn't really need any more zombie games or wave shooters, but it looks like they're trying to up the traditional formula. The game has a classic arcade shooter style to it, and obviously it's inspired by the comical Zombieland movies. So if your goal is to just throw on your headset, have a good time, and refine your zombie killing abilities, it looks like Zombieland VR is going to be a great game for you. Who knows, maybe it could dethrone Space Pirate Trainer as my favorite wave shooter. Zombieland VR is coming to all major VR platforms including PSVR, Quest, and PCVR in the spring of 2021. Now if you're actually looking for a game that contains some atmosphere and storytelling, there's Wraith the Oblivion Afterlife. Wraith is coming to all major VR platforms later this year, and we just got a preview from some of our favorite YouTubers like BMF, Gamertag VR, and Kaz and Cherry. If you're interested in seeing more, I'll include links to their videos down in the description. This is a dark horror themed title, which is giving off some Alien Isolation vibes. You'll become a Wraith and learn that there's no rest in the afterlife, and you'll have to solve the mystery of the Barclay Mansion. You're not alone though, because you'll find much more horrific entities roaming these halls. Lucky for you though, as a Wraith, you have some special abilities that you can master. I'm not the biggest fan of VR horror games, but this looks like a must-play title. So what do you guys think? What is your favorite title that was featured in today's video? Let me know down in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And if you're new here, consider subscribing. As always, I'll see you guys on next time.